Hello guys, welcome to Outsource demo series. So today we have a connector which is Microsoft SharePoint connector, and I already installed the SharePoint connector in Odoo. And after installation we have the following menu options. So first menu option is the credentials. In credentials I already put all the required credentials including the redirect URL, client ID, secret related information. The main important part related to the SharePoint, which is the site name and the folder path. Okay, so I already specified the site name, and you can specify the folder path. It's an optional field. You can specify folder path. It's up to you. You can specify that or not. Okay, so if you specify that path, then it will be used to be put all of the documents, files which will be use that folder path. Okay, so after putting all of the credentials, you can just click on the connect button and it will authorize for the access of the SharePoint of that site. Okay, so all of the flows will be work on that. So I will just demonstrate how it works. So I just click on the connect button. So after authentication, it will redirect to the Odoo. So I just already have to be configured that, so it just redirect to the Odoo. Okay, so here is the credential part that we have discussed. The other part is the Chrome settings. It's a Cronjob automation related settings. You can customize that which uh, option that we are using automationally. Okay, so in case of, you can specify the import of documents will be operate with specify of these parameters. Okay, also you can specify the export operation as well. So these parameters are helpful to be configure all of the Chrome automation job related things. Okay, for example, you can specify that the cron job will be run one time or limited time. Also you can specify the number of interval or type, which means that minutes, hours or days. You can, it's up to you, you can specify that. Okay, so these options will help out to be transfer documents or files to be SharePoint automatically without interaction of the Odoo. Okay, so just we go to the contacts and we will discuss the actual example with few documents and check the workflows, either in import or export operation. Okay, so I just go to the contacts. So one point being is noted that this connector is only work with the contacts module. Okay, so it's up to you, you can customize accordingly. Okay, so if you have other requirements other than that, you can ask and we will try to implement and deliver to as soon as possible. Okay, so for example, I already have created a contact which name is pen, and here is the section named as SharePoint. Okay, so there are two options, which one is the export file option and the second one is the import file option. Okay, so you just first of all, you can select all of the files by clicking edit. You can add multiple attachments, either you have documents, images or etc. Everything you can attach from here. And after that, when you have attached all of the things, you can use either manual option or you can use the Cron job automation option that we have discussed before. Okay, so I already have selected a document which is a image, so I just use. So as you can see that it will take few seconds while some of the computation, and after that, when the process is completed successfully, it will refresh the page. Okay, so we using the export option. So let's move to the SharePoint site that you can check out either documents are moved or not. So I just go to the document, and here is the folder is created with the name of contact. Okay, so in this folder we have the image. Okay, also we can use the import operation as well. So I just import a file. So it will take few seconds and the file is available now in the SharePoint. Okay, so I just import in Odoo. So I just click on the import file option. So it will take few seconds. So after that, as you can see that the page is automatically refresh. Okay, and the file is available now. Okay, so here are the two operations that are import and export operation. Okay, so these are the manual options that can be used also. Okay, so in case of if you are using the Cronjob, then you have to be enable this SharePoint sync option, which is a boolean. Okay, so you have to be toggle on or off. That contact will be being used uh, in case of running Cronjob. Okay, so first of all I just create a new contact with the name of Greg and attach the file. For example, I just add this one and click to export option. Basically I'm trying to demonstrate the cron job basically with the usage of SharePoint sync option. Okay, so as you can see that we already have the files. Sorry, just reopen this Greg, and here is the file. Okay, also we can check out from here. So I just refresh this. Okay, so here is the folder name Greg and here is the file, and I'm trying to be upload a single file which is imported using the cron job. Okay, so file is available now, and I also enable the SharePoint sync option. So if you did not be enabled, that contact will not be being used. Okay, so just enable this and go to the SharePoint Chrome setting and import enable and click to save button. So as you can see that the configuration is saved successfully, and after 1 minute the process is completed. Okay, so we can open contact here. Also you can export as well. For example, I just add an extra file. Okay, and save it and enable this export option as well. Okay, so both operations may run after each other with respect of the priority. So just wait for the execution of both operations. We can just refresh this one. So after the refresh, in SharePoint tab, as you can see that we have the 3 files. Okay, also we can check out from here. So as you can see that we have all of these files that we have ordered that will be exported successfully, okay, to the SharePoint. So as you can see that both options are working correctly, as we have using both operations at the same time. but if you have multiple records, then you have to be increase the time interval. Okay, so in this low number of records, then you can use these operations at the same time. But in case of if you have more than 100 records of the contacts and multiple files, then you have to be increase the time limit of the interval, which will be avoid any of conflict and run smoothly. Okay, so hopefully I have explained all of the things, and hopefully this will be solved of all of requirements. And if you have other than requirements, then you will ask to the support department, and we will try to be implement all of these requirements as soon as possible and deliver to. Okay, so I hope this will be helpful. Happy to use Microsoft SharePoint connector. Have a nice day. Bye bye.